Hi everybody, welcome to Mommy Boutique Crafts. This is Samantha. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on the grip liner wreath. Now I've been seeing these all over now. I didn't really see them before, so I guess this is a new thing, so I figured I would try it out. So I made one wreath. I tried to look for the Dollar Tree wreath rings and I couldn't find it. And then I finally found them, but I already bought another wreath ring, and it was the 18-inch one from Walmart. It was about $2.77, and it's 18-inch. So I needed to buy a little more supplies. But this is what it looks like, the 18-inch one. Now, since the 18-inch one is a little bigger, I needed to get 3 colors because when you do the 14-inch, excuse me, you can only, you only want to do 2 or 1 color, but with this one I had to do 3. Okay. That's what the back looks like. And this wreath is really, really simple. This is great for beginners, and I think this is a great wreath to put outside your house because I think, the grip liner is a little more durable than, burlap or tulle or fabric. So I'm going to be showing you how to make the 18-inch one since I am finishing the one that I am giving away to free to a person that liked my page and I picked randomly. You can like my Facebook page at Mommy Boutique Crafts on Facebook. I also sell these crafts there. So if you see something that a tutorial I do and you really don't have time to do it, or you're not really a crafty person, but you really like it, I have really affordable prices. So I encourage you to go check it out. I'll put my link at the bottom for you to check it out. Please like and share my Facebook page. That would be greatly appreciated. So what you need for the smaller one is the 14-inch wreath ring from Dollar Tree. And you're going to want 6 rolls of grip liner. Now I already cut up some grip liner. I already cut up all of my grip liner. So this is what the grip liner is. Okay. And I already cut it in half. And this one is the 12-inch long. Okay. So you're going to need 6 of these and cut them in half. So I already cut all mine in half. I'm going to do it this tan color and white. And I already started it. And you're also going to want some zip ties. Okay. I got the clear ones. I like the clear ones better because you can they camouflage a little better. But if you make wreaths and you do, cut the 120 squares with the 120 zip ties, I know that takes a while, and it's, very time consuming. Definitely cutting is time consuming. Definitely if you don't have a rotary cutter. And I currently don't have one, but I'm hoping that my fiance buys me a rotary cutter and board for Mother's Day. So let's get started. So I already started the one for my giveaway, and I'm doing every other color. So I'm going to start the next one with you. Now you see these are in sections right here. So a half a roll will be one part, and the other half will be the top part. So if you, if you want to make them really big, like the 18-inch one, you want to count how many sections is on your wreath, because however many sections is on the wreath ring is how many grip liner rolls you will need. So when you get the grip liner, you're going to want to measure, you want to cut it in half. So what I did is I put a ruler onto my grip liner and I cut it in half at 6 inches. So once you're done that, I'm going to tip this here. Once you're done that, you're going to want to kind of unroll it. I unroll it all the way. It just makes it easier because it kind of folds up into each other. So because I started with the white. Okay. I started with the white and I didn't zip tie the beginning down because I have done my research and watched a couple of videos on YouTube about how they did it. And one lady, she didn't zip tie it at all and said that it was okay, but if you put it on a door that's used a lot or outside, it does start coming apart. With the grip liner, it kind of sticks together, so you don't have to use, 120 zip ties. And that's why you don't have to actually cut 120 squares to put on the wreath. So I just did it at the end. And when I did my big one, it held pretty nice, and it gets, very crowded and very, thick fast. So I'm going to start this section with you. Okay? So what you're going to want to do is I always start with the inner, do it this way, with the inner ring first. I always do kind of like the bottom and then I do the top, because once you do one, the next one, it's a little harder to get it through because you have grip liner in this space right here. You have two sets of grip liner right here. So what you're going to want to do is, this is your guide bar, okay? This is you're going to use as a guide. And this is going to go into the middle of the top here and the bottom here, okay? So take grip liner and kind of just shove half of it in. Like that. And shove the other half in it like that, okay? And then kind of work it, and it doesn't have to be exactly lined up. I am very OCD, so it's hard for me to let go and making sure it's not lined up, but kind of get it lined up a little bit and pull it tight. You can see the guide bar in there, and you just stuck and just pull to the end. That's it. This is all you do. Pull it, pull. You're just pulling it up and pushing. And I'll work it in there. Pull it, push. Since grip liner does stick to itself, you kind of have to constantly fix it. But this is all you're doing. This is it. This is, I would say, the hardest part of it. It's not really that hard. It just hurts on your shoulders or whatever your prominent hand is. That's where it hurts the most. I wanted a neck massage from my fiance when I was done the big one, because it hurts so bad. Okay. Fixed here. Now I'm doing this one with you just to show you how fast it is. Once you kind of get it down, you'll be a lot faster. I'm definitely, kind of take my time a little bit with this, but when you're sitting, you can sit and watch TV and do this. I have a young daughter. She's 11 months, so it's hard for me to do any types of crafts. Definitely when my fiance is not at home. So this is definitely easy for me to do when she is awake because it doesn't involve a lot. Okay, so you got to the end here. And what I like to do at the end is get the end of the grip liner, kind of bunch it up, the corners, okay? And I only zip tied a little bit of it just to hold it in place. So what I do is I kind of pull this extra up. Okay? And kind of make sure there's not going to be a lot sticking back here. Okay? So I'm just going to push this, get a zip tie. Now I put my zip tie through, and I now zip tie it a little bit, just enough for me to be able to stuff the grip liner a little bit. I'm just going to take a little bit and put it through like that. I can say it, sorry. And make it tight. Okay. And that's it. And then, you know, just fix this. Don't worry if it looks a little loose. It will tighten up. I promise you, definitely. It will look a lot fuller. That's not even a word. Definitely after you do the top part of it, too. See, that's different than that. Don't get discouraged. I know if you really want to, I highly recommend you doing the whole entire wreath. And if you're not quite satisfied with it and you want it to be more full, then you can, whatever side you didn't zip tie, push to an end and add more grip liner. I never did that because I, always was satisfied to what my ending was. I like it, full, but you don't want it to look too smushed, and it to look a little too full. So now that I got the bottom done, okay, now this is where it's going to get a little tricky. It's not tricky, it's just a little harder to do, but it's definitely simple. It's just a lot on your hands. So this is going to be your guide bar right here. So you're going to put the grip liner through here and through here. Okay? This is where the grip liner is going to go. Now, since you're going, right next to this grip liner, that's where it gets a little tough on your hands and your shoulders and arms. But it's totally worth doing this other than, cutting 120 squares on 120 zip ties because that definitely takes time. So, I always do the back first and then pull it. Oops, got a little too excited there. Okay, same thing you did on the bottom, same exact thing, but it's just going to be a little, it gets a little tangled in here, so you just have to fix it. So pull and push, that's it, pull and push, and it gets wrapped in itself. There you go. Pull and push, that's it, that's all you're doing. Pull and push. I'm just doing this section with you guys just so you can kind of, do it with me. Because I know a lot of YouTube crafters post videos and they don't really tell you exactly how they did it, or, I think they intend to, but they just don't, because they want to give you all the other information. But I like to just do one section with you guys just so you see how easy this is. It is very, very easy. But, it's just some people just don't have the time. I get, like, moms, full-time jobs. I totally get it. Totally get it. I work and I'm a mom, too, so I get it. I just, work from home. That's all. So when my daughter's napping and, I get a little bit of time, I get some of my work done, and I do crafting because it's the only thing that keeps me, I think, sane. Okay. So you see how this is starting to get wrapped in itself? You just want to kind of shake that out. But like I said, if you want one of these, the 14-inch, I do sell for $20. Okay. And I do charge if you're not local to the Philadelphia, PA area or any surrounding areas, Bucks County or anything like that. Because I can deliver to you, just it's a small fee of $5. And the shipping, the only thing you pay for, I don't charge handling. I only pay for, you only need to pay for, the amount to get it shipped to you. So, but if it's your first time buying, or if you buy a lot or more than one thing from me, I will I will pay for half of the shipping myself to ship it to you. All right. Now it's starting to get a little, difficult here because it's starting to get full. You really just got to pull it. So we're getting to the end here. Okay, let me pull this. Like I said, get the two corners of the end of the roll. Okay, I'm not sure if you really can see it. The ends. You're going to hold that. Okay, and then you're going to pull it. Oh, nope, that's the other side. Make sure you're pulling the right grip liner. You pull the excess up. Okay. Get your zip tie. Put it on here. Oh, there you go. Trying to do this upside down for you. Put a little bit in. Not much, because the zip tie is really going to hold, the grip liner, because just because of the way the grip liner is. Literally, it grips. It's in its name. Pull this really tight. And there you go. And then you kind of just fix it. And smush it a little bit. Fluff it out. I just fluff it out a little bit, But at the end, I really go and fluff it. You can cut these as you're going along. I just leave them because I realized when I did the 18-inch one, when you cut it, it gets a little pointy and, if you cut yourself on it, it will hurt. But the grip liner grabs it if you're, doing this, because I accidentally started. My zip ties were here and I started this end, so my two zip tie ends were kind of next to each other. It doesn't look bad because, I did the 18-inch that way by accident. I wasn't really paying attention. But every time I would pull the grip liner onto the new section, it was always getting caught onto the zip tie. So I figured, I'll just leave it and I'll just do it at the end. Now, kind of save time. So I got 3 sections done. See, that section didn't take long at all. I'm only at 18 minutes of my video and I spent most of it talking. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish the last. I'm going to finish 2 and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do the last one with you. Finish it off, tie it off, and then, I will show you some things I have to embellish them, but you can use anything. So I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to finish this and I will be right back. Hey everybody, well I am almost done my wreath. I did the other 3 sections that I needed to do and it, took me pretty easy. I got some of my work done because what I do for my full-time job is very easy, and I will also have my YouTube video channel about my day job down in the description. If you are interested in working from home, or if you're interested in 24/7 roadside assistance with tons of benefits, then you can go check it out there. I just started with this company and I'm pretty excited, but I will get back to my craft. See, I'm done. I have 1 section left. This little tiny section right here. So I'm going to do this one with you and finish it off with you. Okay. Now, if you have any questions about this craft, anything that I didn't go over, didn't, specify, please let me know. Comment down below and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Okay, so let's do this again. We'll start with the bottom. Use your guide. Let me lower this camera a little bit. Use your guide bar. Already getting tangled up on everything. Use your guide bar. Kind of fix this. Measure it up. Pull, push. Pull, push. I'm gonna get this section done quickly just because I think I'm hearing my daughter up from her nap. I can kind of hear her making noises in her room. But this is very, very easy. Very easy. This is great for beginners. I will also post probably tomorrow. I will post a video tutorial on how to do a wreath with tulle. Now, fair warning, I have not used tulle to make a wreath before, but I wanted to make it for my daughter's door because she has a princess thing on it. It says princess and it's pink. So, but it kind of looks plain. And I want it like a little wreath, maybe with her initial, wooden initial in it. Make it cute. So I will be doing a tutorial on that. So keep a lookout for that. And if you have any ideas on crafts, that you want to see or you want me to try out with you, let me know because I am always down for new crafts. I'm always looking for new craft ideas because I can only think of so many. Okay, so we're getting back to the end here. So when I have like a tail about, 1 to 2 inches long, I like to make sure the corners of the end, kind of line them up. Hold that so I know it's kind of even because, like I said, I'm OCD, so I like everything kind of symmetrical here. And pull this extra in. Okay. Once I get it pretty tight, I'm gonna push the stuff over more just so I have room here. Put your zip tie through. Kind of hard to do it upside down. And gather, kind of get through the zip ties, kind of gather the end up, put it on, put it onto the bar, kind of flush up against the bar, and put your zip tie around it. Make sure you don't, get any other grip liner caught, and pull it tight. Go. Ta-da! And I kind of, you don't have to fix it as you go along. I like to just so it doesn't get too smushed. Okay, let's do the last and final one. Last one. First, get away from me. Okay. Again, you gotta get through this top and this middle. This, your guide bar. Okay. Push this through. Pull this. Line it up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Because, let's face it, when you're making a wreath, nothing's perfect. So, pull and push. Pull and push. Now, I like this wreath. I like how the grip liner looks anyway. And I should have said earlier, but make sure when you buy grip liner, you kind of get the one that has a lot of the holes. Okay, because it makes it look like it's lace. Like when you look at it, from a distance, and you don't touch it. And if you're really up close and you touch it and you feel the grip liner, you know right away what it is. But I know they have grip liner that's more solid, and it has pretty patterns and stuff on it, but I don't know. I seen somebody do it, and I didn't quite like it. I like, when a wreath has, a lace or like something see-through, like tulle or burlap, you know. If you do fabric, wreaths, that's perfectly fine too. I'm currently doing a fabric wreath, but I'm using foam, as instead of a wreath frame, because I am making a military wreath out of my fiance's ACUs, and it is very time consuming. Definitely cutting all these little squares and putting them onto the foam. So I will also be doing a tutorial on that also, but I also, since it's very time consuming, it does take a lot of my time. And if you don't have time, I can kind of squeeze time in here and there. Definitely when my daughter figures out that she doesn't need mom to play with her all the time. You can send me the uniform. Make sure it's an extra one. I already used one jacket. I'll let you know when I do the tutorial on how much I'm exactly going to use. I researched it. Not many people actually do tutorials on it. I'm kind of surprised. But one lady used only 2 jackets. I think I'm going to try to use a jacket and the pants. I kind of don't want to mess up 2 uniforms, have to cut up 2 uniforms. But these uniforms are too small for my fiance, so it's not like it's from when he started 9 years ago. So I don't think he's going to get back down that weight. Okay, so you have your little tail. You want to make sure, kind of line it up with each other, both sides. Pull excess through as much as you can without pulling it through. Get a zip tie. Okay. Pull it. Yes, she is up. I hear her screaming. Not screaming, but talking to herself. Okay. Pull this tight. Alright, and I'm going to fix this a little bit. Okay, there it is. I'm going to fluff it. Now, I do have room on here to, I guess, put more on, but it looks good to me. It looks full. So, all these little zip tie tails, I recommend using wire cutters because it's easier, but I currently cannot find my fiance's wire cutters. I think he hid them on me, so I'm going to use my scissors, and you want to try to get it, as low as you can without cutting it off. I kind of just use the bars and kind of just push as far as I can and cut it without cutting the grip liner. Now you can zip tie the beginning of it and the end of it, like of the sections. You can do that. Okay. I don't just, because you don't have to. It kind of sticks together pretty well. So, and then the little tails, little pointy parts, I kind of just tuck under. Okay. Fluff it a little more. Now you can put any embellishment you want on this. I'm kind of fix my thing here. Okay, it's done. Okay, I like it. It looks good to me. So, I have a lot of crafts I'm doing, so I got my stuff all over the table. I found these little butterflies here. Now they kind of have these little wire things. I don't know if you really can see it. This wire thing. Okay. This butterfly still has it attached to it. You see the little wire thing? I was going to put these ones on my 18-inch one since I kind of use that one as like a showcase for different embellishments and stuff I can put on it. So I didn't hot glue it down because I think the one that I made for myself, I'm just going to keep to, do different embellishments and stuff with those colors. But this little wire thing. I tried to just stick it in there and then it just fell off the butterfly. So I just decided, just to pull it off. But if you really want it on there, you can just hot glue it on there, but I'm not. But you can use butterflies. I have these butterflies and I have little tiny sparkly ones. But I kind of like these for wreaths because it looks like real butterflies on your wreath and it kind of makes it, look good. So I think I'm going to maybe, turn it. Kind of, put a couple butterflies, like one, maybe going that way, and that way, maybe one going down. Okay. You can play around with it, or if you want it, little sparkly ones, you can definitely do that. I did. I don't know where it is, but you can put anything like in the middle. But this is the 14-inch ring. Now I don't put anything on the back to hang it up with because of the wire. You can just, put your nail or door hanger, kind of inside the wire in the back. But that is it. That's how you do a grip liner wreath for 14-inch ring. If you have any questions or like to see other crafts, please comment down below. My Facebook page where you can purchase these crafts or get updates on new crafts that I will be doing and tutorials. You can go to my Facebook page. That link will also be down at the bottom. And if you, like what you see, please subscribe to my page. I will be doing crafts. Hopefully, I'm going to try to do it, every couple days, maybe every week. But I will be doing giveaways. I'll post the giveaways on my YouTube page, so make sure you subscribe so you get notifications that I am giving away certain crafts. And I also do it on my Facebook page, so make sure you like and share my page. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.